Hi, ladies. We're going to talk for a minute about salary negotiations. Um, there came a point where I realized I was worth more money, and I wasn't going to get it at the company that I worked for. Okay, I had a specific skill set. I had expanded upon it. I was a manager. And what happens a lot of times when you work for a company, they will give you those incremental little raises, 5%, 2%, 5%, 3%. All right, I'm looking for a much bigger paycheck, okay? So what I did was I decided to go out and look for a new job, okay? I told them my salary requirement was $7,000 higher than what I was making. Same, well, not exact same job, but pretty darn close, all right? And they accepted, no problem. In fact, it was funny. I left the interview. A lady came outside and ran to my car, had me come back inside, and they made me an offer on the spot. Okay? All right. So I go back to my employer and I say, you know what? I'm not making enough money. And I've gotten another offer. All right. Now let me tell you the point of this. If you want to make more money, all right, you have to be willing to leave. I cannot stress this enough. Go find you another company. Be willing to leave. And I was more than happy to leave. I went to a competitor. They paid me a nice chunk sum of money, more than what I was making. But this only works. Now, I've known some people who get their original offer gets upped. It gets upped, or not the original offer, their original employer gets upped, and so they never have to leave. And I don't like doing that because that means I've left the new company out in the cold. I have done that. Not this, probably about 20 years ago when I found out about this. I have done this, but I really prefer just to leave. All right. I try not to stay with a company for more than 7 years. That's kind of how I typically do it. And I know that the next company will take this skill set that I have, because every job I have, I increase my skill set. For what I do, when I started 20 years ago, I only did it for my state. I'm in Detroit, so it's Michigan. And now, after 20 years, I now do it for something like almost 30 states. Same exact thing, okay? So it makes me a lot more flexible, a lot more valuable, and I can command a much higher price because you don't have to hire one person for Michigan and one for Texas and one for Florida. I can do all three of those states, okay? And a bunch of more. So, when you are going into salary negotiations, and that was my leverage, was that I have the ability to do, all these different things. And I know that what I'm making now, plus the additional skills that I acquired over time, makes me a lot more valuable. Just a tip, ladies.